Yep, 2024 is already over. It's came and went. It's gone. You know, we're about to enter the year of 2025. We are living in the future, my people. So today I'm gonna break down the games that I really wanted to play in 2024 that I just didn't get a chance to. The games that will have to go into the backlog. The wonderful library that we all have cultivating right now as we speak. But before I get into that, I would just want to say thank you, man. Thank you. Like, this is real right here. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much for checking out my videos. I work really hard on my videos. I'm a one-man team. I run an art business selling my art. In fact, the art that you see being made to the side is my work. So for everyone who has the attention span of a fruit fly, please minimize the video and just focus on my voice if it's a distraction, you know? Oh man, I love people. So another thing that I want to do is to just show you guys my latest painting, because those of you who have been watching my videos, a lot of you are actually fans of my art as well. So with color, I love doing that. Here is my most recent painting. This painting is called Pink Mercury. Hope you guys can see it. It's a metal print, so please bear with me if it's too shiny. So you guys have seen me paint this for weeks, and now I'm on to my next painting, and that is the painting being painted to the side. So it's go time. Let's get oh man, I have too much fun doing this. So it's go time. And before I get started, make me a list. Put your list in the comment section below. I want to read what you guys want to play. You know, we all have different tastes. Gaming and games, and in fact, all entertainment, it's like food. Some people like chocolate ice cream. Some people like vanilla. Some people don't like ice cream at all. And that is fine. People don't realize it's the differences that make us beautiful. Without any difference, there is bland. It's bland. Damn. Man. I actually kind of get depressed thinking about it. Damn. This list is in no particular order. These are just games that I aspire to play. In fact, these are also games that I would like to take notes of and come back at a future date and make a video out of. And I'm gonna try to do as many of them as possible. I have my work cut out for me. I understand that. But before I even jump into my notes, I just want to give one little piece of advice. If you find yourself getting upset and getting angry at your hobby, you're getting angry at every installment, every release, I have a word of advice that might just make it better for you. Seek another hobby. I know it sounds crazy. Take a break from gaming. A lot of us, we've been gaming our entire lives and we've grown bitter. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I've realized, or one of my theories, is that this bitterness is due to loneliness. Yes, I think so. So one of the things that I've realized in my life, and now I know this is going off into like another tangent, but I feel like you need to hear this. Check this out. So the reason why I say it's loneliness, because when I was younger, I used to be a lonely dude. Like, I was really lonely, like real talk. And my life didn't blossom until like my late 30s. Like, I mean, well, maybe not my late 30s, like my late 20s, let's say, right? So I've had hardship, I've had loss. In 2022, I lost 3 significant people in my life. And the reason why I mention that is because one of the things that life has taught me is to actually live in gratitude. And I know that sounds all honky-dory or whatever, but I think it needs to be said. A lot of us, we remember the days when we couldn't afford games, right? And if you're from a family that could, then kudos to you. But a lot of us, we didn't have the money to buy games. Our parents didn't have the money to buy games. We had to borrow games, right? And I feel like now we're in this weird time where the majority of people do not have the time to play actual good games. There's so many good games out there to choose from. We have become spoiled as gamers. You know what I mean? There was at one point where I was like, don't even call me no gamer, because that's all they do is just complain, you know? So currently I'm playing Dragon Age Veilguard, right? And man, the amount of complaining and whining and moaning I see about Dragon Age, I'm like, well, well, why don't you just play something else? So like, go watch a movie, go on a walk, go adopt a dog. That's what I did. I get a dog. Like do something else. Like damn. So anyway, I'm actually feeling Vilgard, right? Before you head down to the comment section or use your thumbs to type some kind of nonsense in my comment section, let me just explain something. I went to one of the most critical art schools, and I know it's art school, so it's not like the military or anything, but to your mental state, it kind of is like the military, because people will tear you down and criticize you in a heartbeat. Oh man. And coming out of that environment, you know how to take criticism. In fact, you're comfortable with it. In fact, you appreciate it. It's weird. It sounds weird, right? Because a lot of people don't like to be criticized, right? So me being criticized for my gaming taste is something that I've grown hardened to. Like, it's something that I've actually grown to appreciate. For example, I was a fan of Kingdom Hearts when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. Liked Kingdom Hearts 2, everybody else hated it, okay? I was a fan of Nier, not Nier Automata, right? The original Nier, the one with the middle-aged protagonist that a lot of people shat on back then. I was a fan of it. I loved Nier back then. And people said, this game is garbage. And I said, well, to you it is, to me, I'm having a blast, right? Final Fantasy 13. Oh man, all she does is bob and walk in a straight line. That's all she ever does. This game is so linear. And look at us now. We can't stand open world padding and nonsense. We can't stand it, right? Now we want a little bit of that linearity back in our lives. And don't mention the behemoth of them all, Mass Effect 3. There were literal threats on people's lives because of Mass Effect 3 and how the developers decided to handle their ending to their story. Remember, this is a hobby. This is something that we enjoy, right? We're supposed to enjoy, but so many of us are so flippin' cynical nowadays. Even when we enjoy something, we still complain. And one last thing about this before I move on to my actual list. Create something. Make something. I know it sounds weird, but don't spend your whole life just consuming and consuming and consuming and consuming. What's going to end up happening is you're not going to know what the hell gratitude is, because you don't know what it takes to create something, to actually dedicate and focus and make. A lot of people don't get what that is. You know, this is why I decided to continue my journey as an artist instead of teaching art, because I want to still create and make. Because I create and make, I show gratitude to other things that people create and make, because I know the grit and the grunt that it takes to make that thing or to make a thing. So that's my little disclaimer. That's my little, that's my first rant on this channel. Damn, man. Let me take a sip. For that. We having a good time. Ginger tea. Man, my baby brother bought me this mug. This thing is bitching, man. So I got my notes. Let's break it down. Man, this is not gonna be fun. This is not going to be fun. This list is in no particular order. These are just things that I really want to get a chance to play and make a video on. So, number 1, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Now, I am a fan of Metroidvanias. In fact, I am a fan of most genres of games, excluding sports, racers, and fighting games. Like, those are the ones that I and simulation games. Okay, so there are a lot of genres that I don't really mess with, but Metroidvania is one of those genres. So, however, I am not the biggest Prince of Persia fan. I remember liking the one that came out, I think it was on the PS2, and then the cel-shaded one, whichever one that was. You see, I can't even remember what the name of the games were. But this Prince of Persia, the first time I saw it, I said, man, I'm gonna give that game a try. It looks fun, it looks cool. So I actually took the saran wrap off of this thing and I gave it a little squig. For those of you who don't know what a little squig is, it's just when you play a game for a quick 15 minutes to an hour, maybe a half hour, and you just get a little squig, like a little sip of it, you know what I mean? Just to get a little feel. And it felt great. It felt great. The combat felt smooth. I love the visuals. They're nice and clean. I mean, it just looks like it's gonna be a good time, and I can't wait to get to it. Okay, now this next one really burns so much. You know, it's really sad. I am not the biggest Yakuza fan, but I've seen the Yakuza series blossom into something beautiful. That game is none other, what is it? That game is none other than Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Yeah. The first time I played Like a Dragon, I had no idea what to expect. This game actually touched on my sensibility of turn-based JRPGs. And it took that JRPG turn-based combat and made it wonky and fun as hell. And I appreciate Like a Dragon. Ichiban is fire, his whole crew is fire, and I can't wait to jump into Infinite Wealth. And you might be wondering, well, if you played Like a Dragon, why is the plastic still on the case? That's because I got it on the PC. And I just had to get an actual physical copy just to have it. All right. Okay, and the last game that I have here physically, because I have another list of games that I don't have yet, that I actually want a physical copy of if I can get one, right? The next one is a bit of embarrassment to me, given the fact that I am a massive Persona 5 fan. I've put over 500 hours, or actually maybe 300 hours. I've put over 300 something odd hours into Persona. I love Persona 5. This is one of the best JRPGs to grace this beautiful planet. And the fact that I still have Metaphor ReFantazio wrapped up securely in the case, it really, really, really breaks my heart. But the thing is, again, I will have my day. I will have my day to play, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. This game looks amazing. I heard the topics in this game are very heavy. I already love the art style. Like, yes, I did give it a little squig. I played the demo, loved the demo. But as always, I'm in between games, and I don't believe in rushing through games just to get to a release. I give each game its proper time because I want to actually experience the game. I'm one of those gamers, I don't just run through towns. No, I walk through towns and I take in all that I see, because I know someone in an office somewhere missed the chance to spend a day with their child because they're making entertainment for me to play. So I'll get to it. All right. Don't play that game. You know which game that is. Anyway, so now we're gonna head into games that I want to play that I don't have. Okay, so now we're gonna get into games that I want to play. So they're on my ephemeral backlog. Okay, so starting out with number one, Astrobot. I gotta play Astrobot. I did play the original one on the VR, and I have played Astrobot Playroom. Both are fantastic games. I cannot wait. My brother already gave me the blessing to play this one because I like platformers way more than he does. So if he likes Astrobot, that means I'm gonna love Astrobot. Can't wait for that one. Stellar Blade, yeah. And attached with Stellar Blade, I gotta say Bayonetta 3. I know it's shameful. Like, okay. Here's the thing. My daughter uses my OLED Switch. So the Switch has been kind of neglected for the past like year or so, right? And the sad part about that is I didn't get a chance to play Tears of the Kingdom yet, and I figure, you know what, I'll just wait till the Switch 2 comes out. We all know it's coming, come on. And I'll play Bayonetta and Tears of the Kingdom on that device because she has my Switch and I am not gonna pry it from her hands because I have plenty of other games to play. Right? So Stellar Blade, it looks fantastic. I played the demo, I enjoyed the demo, and she reminds me, or the game reminds me of Bayonetta. I kind of like the goofy action game, like the No More Heroes, the Bayonetta games that you're not supposed to take too seriously, that just have a good time. You know, there's a lot of dancing and a lot of like kind of like inappropriateness going on, and I can appreciate that. So Stellar Blade looks to be a little bit more serious, but come on, those proportions are not serious. Come on. But I can't wait to play the game. She looks dope. Okay, so the next one is a bit spooky. It's two of them actually. So there's Silent Hill 2 remake. And can somebody please fill me in, because I looked online and I couldn't find a proper answer for this, but what's up with Silent Hill 1? Did it ever exist? Like, is it a ghost game? Is it something that actually, like, cause I don't remember Silent Hill 1. It's weird. Like, I was alive when I guess part 1 and 2 came out, and I don't remember Silent Hill. But that game looks amazing. It looks amazing, right? And along with Silent Hill, I didn't play Village. You see how many games I'm rattling off that I didn't get a chance to play? And I play games every day. Every day. Okay. But anyway, Silent Hill 2 looks insane. Another game that I really want to check out is Alan Wake 2. I remember playing Alan Wake 1 and I thought it was an okay game. You know, I wasn't like the biggest fan, and I have not played Control either, but I really want to play Silent Hill 2 and Alan Wake. I want to play both of those games, and I will someday, I believe. So next game, my brother was over here. He was playing it, and I saw it, and I said, "Damn, I should be playing that too," because it looked good. It looked great. Like, he was having fun. Like, he was smiling while playing a game. Anytime you see somebody smiling and playing, that's a good sign. That means if you and that person have like taste, like my brother and I, then yeah, you should probably play it too. That game was none other than Mario and Luigi Brotherhood. Now, I don't care about reviews. Apparently, he was telling me that the game got mixed reviews or whatever. And I'm like, okay, people are forgetting that reviews are literally just opinions. Like, think about if you walk down New York City, the street in Times Square, and everyone had the ability to review what you had on. Would you take everybody seriously? No, because that's just their opinion. So it's the same thing with games. We all like different flavors, right? Like, I have a friend, he would never touch a Mario game. He would not. In fact, Nemesis is not gonna play. And I know he's gonna go down in the comment section and say, nah, man, I'll play Smash Brothers. Nah, man, nah, you don't like the guy in the overalls. And I sense that. But it's okay. That's life. You know what I'm saying? That's life. That's life. But Brotherhood looks fantastic. I love the animation. Like, even just the idle animation of Mario doing his little, like, you know what I'm saying? His little shuffle before he starts boxing. Luigi with his little bell-bottom pants, he sticks out his leg and then he reels it back in. Like, I pay attention to small visual details like that, because those are details that I have grown to really appreciate, you know, that I don't think a lot of other people see, unfortunately. Damn, that's actually pretty sad. All right, so now there's one other game that I've actually managed to play, and I actually want to talk about this game whenever I get my physical copy. That game is none other than Balatro. Warning to the world, Balatro, if you start playing Balatro, you may never stop. You may never stop. Again, my brother got me into this. I tried Balatro and I said, this is not for me. It looks like solitary, but sideways. And he taught me how to play it, because I just was like, well, I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this. Like, it's a card game. Like, I mean, I love card games. You know, that's disingenuous. You know what I mean? Like, I have like mad hours into a mobile card game called Doncaster. We're not talking about that. That's another one. But yeah, Balatro, I'm gonna talk about that when that comes. That was on this list, but it's no longer no more, because between that and Dragon Age, man, I'm having a great time, man. I'm having a great time. Anyway. Okay, so here's my next little list, and these are just games that are just in the backlog that I just want to play, and these came out in 2023. Baldur's Gate 3, I have like literally the collector's edition sitting downstairs, and now the reason why I didn't play Baldur's Gate when it first came out, well, it was in early access. I don't really mess with the early access stuff, and when the game came out, I was already busy with other games. You know what I mean? Last year, yeah, I had a bunch of other games, right? Like, I'm always like a year behind or a couple months behind, and that's okay. I feel like that's the healthy thing to do, especially given the state that some of these games come out in, i.e. Cyberpunk. I played Cyberpunk when it first came out, like on launch day, and I played it years later after they patched it up and Phantom Liberty came out. Almost totally different experiences. I had a good time on both, but there was a distinct upgrade in quality in Cyberpunk. So playing games when they first come out, and by the way, look, a couple of weeks ago, Larian Studios just said they're adding more. They're adding more. I thought they were done. They're adding more. So I plan to play Baldur's Gate after Dragon Age. Yes, I'm a big BioWare fan. You know, I mean, I got statues of Liera Tassoni and Morden Solis, and wait, his last name is Solis? His last name's not Soulless. I'm tripping. It's Soulless? Is it Moan Soulless? That's kind of scary. Anyway, so yeah, this is just my list of games that I want to eventually get to. So, 2023 and the past. All right, where is it? Where's that one disc? Okay. As I said earlier, Village. I didn't play Village. I got to play this. I got a little squig. That squig was fantastic. Quite refreshing. This one. I love Octopath Traveler, the first Octopath Traveler. And the fact that I still haven't gotten a chance to play Octopath Traveler 2, it breaks my heart severely. Like, if I can duplicate myself and experience both perspectives at the same time, I would be playing this and whatever I'm currently playing. Because this game, I know I'm gonna have a good time. I played 1 hour, and all right, let me be honest. Okay, first I got it on the Switch. I played it. I played the demo on the PS5, and I was like, nah, man, it looks so much sharper on the PS5, right? I had PSN, I think it was PSN Premium, or was it Xbox? I don't remember which one. It was on one of the services, right? So I have all the services. So I ended up playing it, and I'm like, what? Like, I don't want to play this on the Switch. I want to play it like in the 4K-ness, right? So I ended up returning my Switch copy because I didn't open it yet, and I got the PS5 copy, and I got sidetracked by other games, and so yeah, like this is gonna be pushed up for sure. Like I needs this. Next game. Now this is sad. Now this is really sad. When I was a kid, I used to love Armored Core, right? I'm a From Software fan. Love Elden Ring. Shout out to Earth Tree Fire. You know what I mean? But Armored Core Fires of Rubicon, I really want to play. I think the aesthetics look so good. They look so good from what I've seen so far. Haven't gotten a swig, still in the plastic, but I am really looking forward to playing Armored Core Fires of Rubicon. Let's see. A couple of other ones that I have in my basement locked away. Let's just go through this real quick. Unicorn Overlord, I didn't get to play. I have it on the Switch, didn't get to play that. Like I said, Tears of the Kingdom, still in here, and it sounds like it's loose in the case. And Village, got Village right here, didn't get to play that. So you see, this is what I mean when I say we gotta come from a place of appreciation to actually enjoy. There are just too many games. If there's anything you got from this video, just know that we live in an age where games have become quite accessible. I can play an Xbox on I think $20 Prime Stick or whatever it's called. Like I literally have an Xbox controller right here, and on my Prime Stick I can boot up Game Pass and play games. Indiana Jones just came out. Like, we are drowning in games, yet a lot of us are saying gaming is dead. Well, to be dead, this shit is beating pretty hard. This heart of gaming is pumping, and I don't know what to tell you if you don't like gaming anymore, man. I don't know. You gotta just figure it out. You gotta figure it out. So, for next week, I want to talk about Balatro. Ironically, I have a lot to say about the visuals in Balatro, and I have a feeling you guys will enjoy that video. If I don't get my copy of Balatro because it's being imported from Australia, I would talk about the TV show Secret Level. No. I know I'm supposed to be talking about games, but Secret Level is from the creators that also made one of my favorite shows of all time, the anthology, the aesthetically pleasing anthology known as Love, Death, Robots. I cannot wait to see Secret Level because this was made for me. This was made for us. You know what I mean? So believe me, I can't wait to take notes. I think I'm gonna do something like come on and talk about my favorite episodes. Oh man, that's gonna be so great. Can't wait for that too. And probably after that, I'll probably give my rundown on the visuals in Dragon Age Veilguard. I know a lot of people are waiting for that one. Right now I'm seeing a lot of beautiful things, a few ugly things, but a lot of beautiful things. I'm kind of fond, yo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm having a good time, man. I'm having a good time. In the comment section, give me a little preview of your backlog. I cannot be the only one on this planet that has all these games that I aspire to play. You have some too. Put it in the comment section, please. Guys, we have hit 2,000 subscribers. I wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers before year end. The end of the year is already here and we're at 2,000 subscribers. And all I can say is thank you. Honestly, all I can say is thank you. And expect more of the same. If you like my personality, you like how I explain things, you like my overall attitude, consider staying around. You know what I'm saying? Stick around. We got some good times coming. We got good times coming. With that being said, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Jabalani Ori, artist extraordinaire, and I love to talk about the visuals in games. And I know a lot of people are like, man, what about the music? I'm not musically inclined, man. I don't feel like I got the know-how to really be talking seriously about music. I'm a visual guy. You see these big ass glasses? They're here for a reason, because I want to see more, you know? For those of you who would like to see my work, I just re-added all my paintings. You can head over to my website, jahbu.com. If you're on social media, primarily Instagram and TikTok, I am just JAHBU_ART, Jabu_art. If you're interested in seeing more of my artistic side, head over there, you know? I don't know how to sign off. Let me take a drink. Like, there's no need to rush, man. What Persona 5 said, take your time. Until next time, my wonderful people, load up the comment section. Let me know what you think. One love. Peace.